What was that fiend you said earlier?
I don't remember.
Yes, you do, about my face.
Oh.
Tell the people what you said.
I said you look gorgeous.
But you want to know what was more flattering to me?
What's that?
This morning I had my hair up in a towel, like folded up on top of my head.
Does it for me.
I was in my workout clothes, and did he say, oh, you look so good in your workout clothes, even though, I mean, that would have been nice to hear. But what he said was...
multiple compliments this morning not good enough for you?
But what he said was, I love seeing your hair all wrapped up on your head. And that was more flattering to me than the other ones.
It's super pretty.
Because they were like more wholesome, you know what I mean? Okay. Okay, ladies, let me tell you, there is nothing wrong with telling your spouse or your boyfriend what you want to hear. If you want to hear compliments when you put on your workout clothes, then tell him, when I put on my workout clothes, I want to hear what you think. Or, you know, whatever. Or if you're like really wanting to go on a date and he just never asks you on a date, tell him. Say, I want you to ask me on a date this Friday. I cleared our schedules. Take me on a date, but you have to ask me. There is not one thing wrong with telling them what you need, because if you don't tell them what you need, how are they supposed to know? All right, we have been doing a lot of back to school talking, new routine talking with the kids. They haven't started school yet because they're a little bit behind most people's schools. However, I want to talk about mommy's new back to school routine because I have one for myself. However, I need Joel's help first. The last part of this summer, I have been working out in the basement where it's like nice and cool because outside is so stinking hot and dry, but it's just now cooling off. So I need a little help, maybe taking this bike outside, Toots?
Serious?
Oh, he's so willing to help. Oh, this is something you can do on your own.
Till we get to the stairs.
Good job, thank you for helping me. Okay, while he's moving that, I do not need this whole like elaborate routine. I need something very simple because knowing me, I'm not gonna stick to something that's going to exhaust me. I need it very simple, very maintainable, manageable, you know, something like that.
This is the lighter end if you'll carry here.
Okay.
I don't fit. Okay. You ready?
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is easy. I love you, Toots.
I'm gonna stare.
Come on, Judy. Thank you for helping me get that put away where I wanted it.
I like it.
I like it too. Joel has a super like solidified routine. It never changes. He is done with his workout before anyone even wakes up. And my goal is to have like a similar one. And so, you know, we're doing things to see if we can achieve that.
Mm-hmm. This is a fun, different scenery though, too.
Well, I mean, tell me how cute this is out here. I used to work out here on my patio all the time, and I know I love it. That's why I made you drag it upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys missed the vlog where I got this new bike, this is the freebeat fit bike. She is Swiss designed, and she is cute. My goal is to be up 15 minutes before my kids and do one of the hundreds of classes that are offered. With one account, you have up to 9 users, so you can share with your friends or your family, and together you can set goals or even compete with each other. You can choose your resistance or have it match your instructors. I love the rotatable 22-inch HD screen. This bike is so chic and well built, I feel like the price point is a steal for the quality. On top of an already great price point and any discounts already on the freebie website, you can stack my discount code for $100 off, which I will link in the description below. And I want to thank Freebeat for sponsoring today's video. And if any of you try and tell me that you change out of your workout clothes for the rest of your day, I think you're either a liar or an overachiever. Hashtag can't relate. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm doing for dinner because I know anytime people talk about working out, I'm like, okay, well, what did you eat? So I had a protein shake this morning after my workout to kind of break my intermittent fasting. You do not have to intermittent fast. That's just personally what I like to do. So I had a protein shake and now I'm making some dinner. In a lot of the food that I show on my Instagram highlight, where I've got just a bunch of food recipes, I show it being paired with like a teriyaki chicken or some sort of a grilled chicken. And I never show how to do that because I'm not the one that does that. Joel is usually the one that does it. So what I'm doing is I am going to show you that chicken that pairs well with everything. It is the most fantastic chicken. Joel's going to cut up the actual chicken. I'm just getting the marinade. We're going to start by cutting up an onion. And this doesn't have to be small pieces. You can just, you know, whatever. Just chop it up. Chop. And if you're wondering if working out is too hard, no, it's not. Cutting onions and garlic is too hard. How many cloves of garlic, Joel? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
4-ish. Okay, 4-ish cloves of garlic. I'm going to put this in a bag because Mr. Hoellein likes marinades in bags better than Tupperwares. I did it in a Tupperware and he's like, no. We like to eyeball this. Joel said about 3 tablespoons. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. What do you think? Is
Perfect.
that about? Okay, all right, guys, perfect. So about 3 tablespoons of soy sauce. Soy sauce. I grew up calling soy sauce, okay?
There's no toy or soy anywhere.
You know what? I am who I am. You either love me or you don't.
Yeah, I love you.
Okay, this is chili oil.
Just a little bit of this because we're sharing.
Yes, I'm making dinner for someone in my neighborhood that needs a meal. And so, and because kids don't really like this.
Mm-hmm.
So I just 1 spoonful.
Less than that.
Less than that?
Yeah. Yeah, you don't need a lot.
Yeah, right. We did 2 spoonfuls last time.
I'd do 1.
Okay,
Right now.
1 spoonful, okay? So what is that? 1 teaspoon? 1 tablespoon.
1
Okay,
tablespoon.
1 tablespoon. Whatever your heart desires.
If you like some heat, pack that stuff in there, but not everybody likes the heat, so.
All right. Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire?
Whatever. I don't
Worcestershire.
care. Worcestershire sauce.
Yep.
Okay, Joel
Cup
says
fire pit.
2 teaspoons. 2 teaspoons.
Yeah.
Just enough to
It's
1,
just a little
2.
flavor. That's good.
Is that good?
That's plenty.
Okay.
It's good.
Yeah, 2
it's good.
teaspoons.
Fish sauce. Yep. It's
Are you sure?
for flavor, sweetie. It's flavor.
How much?
Like probably about 1 tablespoon, if that.
Tablespoon? Okay.
You could do a little less, but it's flavor.
Okay. 1 tablespoon fish sauce. Gonna write this down as we go, or I won't be able to put it in the description below for everybody. Okay, it's down there. Our bag is dripping.
Excuse me? Oh, heavens to Betsy.
The hoisin sauce is what makes this marinade, okay? We're gonna do a heaping spoonful, okay? We're gonna just go ahead and get that right in the bag. Did it, okay?
I'll stir that up if you need to.
Yeah. I'll mash it up, Toots, don't worry.
Don't want to lose any.
You take your teriyaki sauce, and we like to pour like half of it in there. And then when the chicken is done cooking, I like to put a little more teriyaki sauce on top. It's kind of hard to shake up though. So we're gonna pour about half of the jar in there. Yeah. A can of pineapple juice. 100% just pineapple juice, okay? We're gonna pour this in there. That's it, okay? And none of this has to be like the perfect science. You just get it all in there, and then you have your husband cut up the chicken because chicken's gross. Just kidding, it's
not your bag. That's your bag, but chicken's not your bag.
what he said. Okay, that is a delicious marinade, okay? You can let this sit all day, overnight. We waited a little later in the day to get this started, so we're just gonna let this sit for as long as we can.
We'll get the chicken in there immediately, and then
Okay.
we'll be ready.
Okay. I feel like this has been sitting long enough. You go grill these, and I will dish up the other portion parts of dinner.
Done. You give me a Tupperware ready with a little bit of teriyaki sauce ready for it and a little bit of butter.
Yep.
Okay.
I recently learned how to make potato salad. I have never made it before. So I tried a recipe that I thought sounded good, and it turned out so delicious. So I did post this on my Instagram, and I saved it to my food highlight. So I will have a link for that in the description if you guys want a recipe for potato salad. My tongs have definitely seen better days. You know, they still get the job done. I mean, kind of. Okay, these tongs are horrible. Either way, you know, whatever. I'm going to plate up some watermelon because cold, fresh watermelon is delicious for a summer meal. Am I right? Okay, we've got some watermelon. Ooh, okay, corn is done. Because the corn is just blazing, I like to set it out on a towel to let it cool just enough for me to be able to touch it. Is there any secret to your grilling out here?
Slow and low.
Slow and low. Tell me that does not look phenomenal. Are you joking me?
And you gotta baste in between. You take what sauce is left in the bag and you kind of baste it once you flip them.
Slow, flip, marinate, or baste. Cook on the other side.
That's right.
Okay. And then when he's done with those, he has some butter, extra teriyaki sauce from the bottle that we didn't use all of the sauce in. We'll add that as
And you
soon
gotta
as
let
it's
it
done.
rest. That's like key, is like 10-15 minute rest time.
To just sit in the
Let it
Tupperware.
sit in the Tupperware before you just start going to town on it.
Okay. For the corn, I just take some butter and pull it up the corn like this. And I like that it gets on the cutting board because I will kind of roll the corn around in it later. And I secretly love that my kids like that I still prepare their corn because I enjoy prepping everyone's corn. It is so perfect. Salt, pepper, that's it. Roll it around. See, and now you've got this, like, you know, whatever this is left over behind, and you can roll the rest of the corn on the cobs in it. Perfect. Oh, that smells so good. So now that these have sat for about like 15 minutes, I'm going to plate them. Oh yes, okay. Delish. This is probably my favorite dinner that we have had this entire summer. It just screams summer meal. Come up and eat, guys. Come in. Before we eat all of the chicken, we need to put some in a container for our neighbors.
Give it a couple
Let's
more.
see, 1, 2, there's only 2 of them, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 6. Yeah, that'll be great. Okay, wait for me, guys. Do not start eating without me. Okay.
Hopefully they know not to put that aluminum foil not in the microwave.
They'll know.
And they'll find out real quick.
They'll know. Guys, please don't fight.
Sit down.
Please don't fight.
Sit down, guys.
I did not cook all day.
I've been slaving all day, y'all.
For you kids to fight. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna let this cool down. After I eat this, I know I'm gonna have corn, pepper, all things all over my face. And so I'm going to close the vlog here. I will have the recipe to the chicken in the description below. I will have the freebeat discount in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you decide to make the chicken, tag me in a story on Instagram so I can see if you liked it or not. Okay, bye guys!
Yeah, we both ate the same thing at the same time.
When your son is missing his 2 front teeth, this is how he eats his corn. Cut it off the cob. All right, I just did what you said not to do.